people from all over world.
A foreign language helps you to communicate with all the people from all over the world. Good. Alona.
I want to become a programmist, and if I do a program at Russian language, it can be famous only in our country. And if I'll do a program at English, it can be famous all over the world.
Good.
I think that this program is correct because, as you know, English and foreign language, you can get a better job, and you can enter in best university of the world.
Enter the best universities of the world. Well done. Thank you. So, tell me please, what are we going to speak today? Read the proverb one more time and think. Alona?
Each proverb is about foreign languages, and most famous foreign language is English. So I think that we will talk about English today.
Yes, you are right. English is a language of the world. That's the topic of our today's lesson. So, do you think English is necessary to learn, or do you plan to use it in your future? Vova?
I would like to become a professional hockey player. For this, you need to know English.
Good. Good.
I use English in computer games.
Okay.
I like traveling and I use English with communicate with people in other countries.
Well done. So, but the most commonly used way of learning English is school classes. What aspects of language do we study at our English classes? Lucia?
Idioms,
Idioms,
Grammar.
Intonation.
phrasal verbs,
phrasal verbs,
vocabulary,
vocabulary.
pronunciation.
Very good. Your home task was to prepare dialogues with one of the aspects of learning English. But before that, let's review some vocabulary. But first of all, let's find the difference between vocabulary and dictionary. Zhenya?
Vocabulary is a list of words in a lesson, but dictionary is books that gives words in alphabetical order.
Good. Repeat after me. A mother tongue.
A mother tongue.
An idiom.
An idiom.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Intonation.
Intonation.
Isolation.
Isolation.
A drill.
A drill.
Up to date.
Up to date.
Old fashioned.
Old fashioned.
Practice.
Practice.
To practice.
To practice.
Foundations.
Foundations.
To memorize.
To memorize.
I give you a minute to review your dialogues, and then we are going to listen to them. Okay, let's listen to Alona and Lucia.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks.
I heard that you want to study abroad. What do you think about your English?
No matter how long you are studying English, you still can't speak it as your mother tongue. And I think that my English is not bad.
And what do you think? Do your teacher spends too much or too little time on learning grammar?
You can't build a house without foundation, but that's all we do at school. Grammar, grammar and more grammar. For half an hour, for times a week.
I think that idioms are one of the toughest parts of English. And what do you think?
I love to speak English and I think that I have a pretty part of English.
Okay, it's time to say goodbye. See you soon.
Okay. Bye bye.
Well done. Only, Alona, does your teacher help you?
Okay.
You said who your teacher helps you. A question.
Hello Daniel, how are you?
Hi Maxim, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? What do you think about intonation and pronunciation?
English intonation is awful. If you make mistake in intonation, people may think you are rude. I mean, I think it is the most difficult part is pronunciation. If intonation is far more difficult to pronounce words correctly.
Is it important to learn about formal and informal language, how to ask for information, how to be polite?
Learning social English is very useful. Take writing letters in English, for example. This means learning what sort about expected ways of behavior, knowing what sort of English to use in different situations, formal and informal.
I agree with you, Maxim, because it is so easy and natural your mother tongue.
We have to go next lesson begins.
Perfect. Daniel, only you sound Okay. Are you tired? Let's relax a little. Stand up, take your books in your hands.
Live and DJ me. Let's come together. I have a tease. No disc, no problem. For this you have a book. Where I book, take it. Listen, dance and look. Come on. You like it? Okay. You said to the right. That's to right. And pat, and pat. Okay, now left. To the left. That's to left. And pat, and pat. And your idea. Hi, come on. Okay, now left. Come on. Relax. Touch the sky. Music, rhythm, fitness, health.
Okay, thank you very much. That was beautiful. Now we are going to watch a video. The video is called Why Learning English is So Important. Each of you have cards on your desks. Read the statements before we begin watching. You need to listen to the video very attentively because after we finish watching it, you will need to say if the sentences are true, false, or not stated, like always. If there is no mistake in the sentence, we say that the sentence is true. If there is a mistake, we say that the sentence is false and be ready to correct it. If there is no information, we say that it is not stated. Ready?
Are you looking for a brighter future? Would you like the chance to learn a skill that will change your life and make it better? English is affordable, accessible, even fun. Of the 7 billion people on the earth today, would you believe less than 10% of the world's population speaks English as their native language? It's true. English is only the 3rd most commonly spoken language in the world today. But when it comes to a second language, more people want to learn English than all other languages combined. Estimates indicate that as many as 2 billion people worldwide are either studying English or would like to learn English. That's because English is recognized as the language of the internet, commerce, medical and scientific research, and many other fields. Learning English opens the door to a better life.
So, who wants to start? Lina?
English is one of the richest languages in the world. Which sentence is true?
What's the information about this?
No.
Yes,
It is not stated, I agree with you. Next.
10%.
Less than 10% of the population. Good. Lucia.
English is the most commonly spoken language in the world today. False. Chinese is the most commonly spoken language in the world today.
Good. Over.
More people want to speak English than any other languages combined. True.
True. The sentence is true, Zhenya.
English has become a language of the planet. True.
The same information about this is the
No.
stage. Daniel.
English is recognized only as the language of internet. False. English is recognized not only as the language of internet.
It's recognized not only as the language of internet, but also business, commerce, medicine, and many other spheres of our life. And the last one, Alena.
Learning English opens a door to a better life. The sentence is true.
Good. What again? There are two statements. Want to read them, Parina? Read the first one.
Nowadays, each successful
Each
person
successful person.
should speak English.
And number two is here.
Nowadays, to be successful, it isn't necessary to speak English.
So we are going to discuss whether English is the most important language in the world. Some of you should agree with the first statement, some of you should agree with the second statement. I give you some time to prepare